and welcome to SSC Coaching by Oliveboard, and very good evening to all of you. Hi, good evening everyone. Please join me quickly because this is our top 100 question complete revision session in English language. So if you are from an English medium student, you can share this session as well as watch this session till the end, because after me maths class and Vipin sir will join you, and after Vipin sir, Kapil sir will join you with the questions, right? So please join me quickly everyone. Hi, I hope so I'm audible properly. आपको मेरी voice okay है? Okay, am I audible, right? Okay, cool. Please join me everyone quickly. Okay, so let's start this class. I hope so I'm audible, right? There's no glitch, no issues at all. Okay, moving to the question series and the top, moving to the questions everyone. And before starting this session, I would like to introduce our super prep sale, as this is a season of preparation. This is a season of huge vacancies in a government sector. So definitely we are celebrating a super prep sale which will be end on 23rd August. And in this super sale, on each and every SSC exam or exclusive offer on the SSC Super Elite subscription, you will get 4-month free validity as well as a 45% off. So definitely you can avail this offer till 23rd August. So go and grab the offer and check the Oliveboard application and website. Moving to the first question, and your first question is here. Who was the chairman of the Union Power Committee of Constituent Assembly of India? Please answer it. Okay, guys, try to answer the question everyone. Who was the chairman of Union Power Committee? Can someone tell me who was the head or the chairman of Union Power Committee? No? Okay. So, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is the right answer. Now, then in a Constituent Assembly, there were around 22 different committees. Okay. And Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the head, or you can say chairman of Union Power Committee, as well as, hi, good afternoon, as well as Union Constitution Committee. In case they asked who was the head of Union Constitution Committee, answer will be Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. If they asked who was the head of State Committee, again the answer would be same. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru was the head of Union Power Committee, Union Constitution Committee, as well as the State Committee. Is that clear now? Now, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the founder, or you can say a chairman of subcommittee. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel was the chairman of subcommittee of fundamental rights. Okay, he was the head of this particular committee. Now, Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was the chairman of draft committee. Okay, draft committee, which was a very important committee in the Constituent Assembly, because this particular committee draft the whole constitution. So draft committee, the composition of draft committee is 29th August 1947, and Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar was the head of draft committee. Am I clear everyone? Okay, now Alade Krishnaswamy Iyer, he was the head of Credential Committee. He was the head of Credential Committee. Is that clear now? Okay. Moving to the next question. So the right answer of this question is Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru is the right answer of this question. Moving to the next, try to answer. Next question. Very simple question. The Constitution of India was adopted on. Everyone, please try to answer it. Your question is, the Constitution of India was adopted on. Very nice. Mukul, Ravi, Sayan. Very nice. Okay. 26 November 1949 or 26 January 1950. Make it clear, everyone. Make it clear. Okay. So the correct answer of this question, if they are asking you, when was the Constitution adopted? The right answer will be 26 November 1949. If they ask you, the Constitution commenced in India, then in that case, you have to answer 26 January 1950. Is that clear? So, when was the Constitution adopted? 26 November 1949 Constitution adopted. Or else, you can also say this, that the Constitution adopted in a Constituent Assembly. Or when was the Constitution adopted in a Constituent Assembly? Same date will be, this will be 26 November 1949. Some important part of Constitution which were adopted on the same date: Preamble, Citizenship, as well as Parliamentary System were the important topics which are adopted or commenced on 26 November 1949. We actually waited till 26 January 1950. Okay. Moving to our next question, and your next question is here. Who presided over the first meeting of Indian Constituent Assembly? Come on guys, answer it. We are very happy to launch a complete SSC CGL crash course in an English medium. So you can check our website as well. Who presided over the first meeting? When was the first meeting conducted? Okay. Correct answer is Dr. Sachidanand Sinha. The date of first meeting was 9th December 1946. Around 280 members were present in a first meeting, and among the 280 members, Dr. Sachidanand Sinha was the senior most person. So due to his seniority, he became a temporary head or the interim head of the Constituent Assembly. Who was the permanent head of the Constituent Assembly? Can someone tell me? Who was the permanent head of Constituent Assembly? Can someone tell me this question, please? Answer, please. Who was the permanent head of the Constituent Assembly? Very nice, Neha. Dr. Rajendra Prasad. Dr. Rajendra Prasad was the permanent head of the Constituent Assembly. Who was the head of Cabinet Mission Plan? Come on. Who was the head of Cabinet Mission Plan? Cabinet Mission Plan. Who was the head of Cabinet Mission Plan? Answer it. Let me see who is going to answer it first. Okay. Can someone tell me? Okay. Who is the head of Cabinet Mission Plan? No idea? No idea? Alexander. Okay. Okay. Interesting answers. Anyone else? Options are not mentioned. I'm just asking who is the head of Cabinet Mission Plan. See, Lord Patrick Lawrence. Lord Patrick Lawrence was the head of Cabinet Mission Plan. Okay, so the correct answer will be this, and the right answer of this question is option number B will be your right answer. Okay, any other query from this question only? Oh, moving to the next question, everyone, and your next question is here. Your question is stating, Who among the following was the advisor to the draft committee of Constituent Assembly? Or if they asked you a simple question, who was the advisor of Constituent Assembly? Simple. Yes, 3 members were there. 3 members of Cabinet Mission Plan. Sir Strafford Cripps, Lord Patrick Lawrence, A.V. Alexander were the member of Cabinet Mission Plan, and Lord Patrick Lawrence was the head of Cabinet Mission Plan. Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, wrong. He was the head of draft committee only. I am asking a advisor of draft committee. Come on guys. Who was the advisor? B.N. Rao, absolutely correct. B.N. Rao was appointed as a constitutional advisor on 11th December 1946. See, on 11th December 1946, this date, the second meeting of Constituent Assembly held. Okay. In this meeting, Dr. Rajendra Prasad appointed as a permanent head, H.C. Mukherjee appointed as a deputy head, and B.N. Rao appointed as an constitutional advisor. So your answer will be option number D. Am I clear? Okay. Moving to the next question. Answer it. Your question is, the Constituent Assembly of India started functioning from. Very nice. The Constituent Assembly of India started functioning from. That means they are asking you a first meeting of Constituent Assembly. That's all. Okay. C. 26 January 1947. They started their functioning. Brilliant. See. Wait. See the flow chart, guys. So, in July 1946, Cabinet Mission Plan came India. Okay. They proposed that India is going to be independent. So, you must have a constitution. And for the framing of constitution, we proposed a 389 member Constituent Assembly. The election held. Right, and after election, there were 296 members elected in a Constituent Assembly, and this Constituent Assembly started their functioning from 9th December 1946. This was the first meeting of Constituent Assembly. This was the first meeting. Can someone tell me how many members from a Muslim League in a Constituent Assembly? How many members from a Muslim League? How many members from a Muslim League? I'm asking a question, everyone. Answer it. How many members were there in a Muslim League? 13. Wrong. 73. 73. How many women in the Constituent Assembly? Come on. How many women in the Constituent Assembly? Yes, absolutely. They rejected a first time cabinet mission. Actually, after the seat, just a 73, it's a very few numbers. So that is why the whole Muslim League back out from the Constituent Assembly as well. 15, absolutely correct. 15 members, basically 15 women were present in a Constituent Assembly. Okay. Indian National Congress member, can someone tell me? INC's member? How many Indian National Congress representative in a Constituent Assembly? It's 208. Mind it. 208 from Indian National Congress, 73 from Muslim League, 15 members women. Is that clear now? Okay. Moving to the next question, and your question is, who among the following had moved the objective resolution which formed the basis of preamble of Constitution of India in the Constituent Assembly on 13 December 1946. Who proposed, who presented the objective resolution? Very good. Very nice. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, absolutely correct. So, on 13th December 1946, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru presented an objective bill. Okay, this objective bill shows the opinion of would-be India, and this objective bill goes on a reading, and after that on 22nd January 1947 this objective bill converted into a preamble. Is that clear now? Okay, so objective bill was converted into a preamble on 22nd January 1947. Preamble, which is also known as the key of the Constitution. Clear now? Okay, just give me one answer. Who can amend the preamble? Or you can say preamble can be amended or not. Please tell me. Who can amend the preamble, or if not, or if yes, who can amend the preamble? Yes, okay. Preamble can be amended. Good, very nice. And who can amend the preamble? Who can amend the preamble? Who's having a right? Parliament only can amend the preamble or any part of the Constitution. Clear? Okay. Moving to the next question, everyone. Your next question is here. Who among the following was not a member of Constituent Assembly? Very interesting question. There were three important members who were not a member of Constituent Assembly ever. Who among the following was not a member of Constituent Assembly? Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Acharya J.B. Kripalani, J.P. Narayan, K.M. Munshi. Start guessing. Option C, sure? Huh? J.P. Narayan, very nice. Jayaprakash Narayan plus Mahatma Gandhi plus Tej Bahadur Sapru were the member who never be a part of Constituent Assembly. So these are three persons who was not a member of Constituent Assembly. Is that clear now? Okay. So the correct answer of this question is option number C. K.M. Munshi was the member of, can someone tell me? K.M. Munshi was the member of which committee? Come on. K.M. Munshi was the member of which committee? Very popular committee actually. Okay. The draft committee, guys. The draft committee. K.M. Munshi was the member of draft committee. Okay. Moving to the next question, and your next question is, the Constitution of India came into force on. Now you can answer that date. Okay. The Constitution of India came into force on. Come on guys, answer it. Very nice. Option C, Lohani, very nice. Saha, very good. Kings, okay. Okay. Correct answer is 26 January 1950. This was a date when we commenced our constitution in all over India. And on 26 January 1950, we actually publish our constitution with total number of articles. Come on. With total number of articles. With total number of schedule and total number of part. Okay, so the total number of article 395, total number of schedule 8, total number of parts 22. This was the original constitution, right? Very nice. Okay, can someone tell me how many members signed? how many members signed our constitution? Can someone tell me? And when? Yes, very important. And when? How many members signed our constitution? The original constitution, which is kept in a parliamentary library and a helium filled box. 284. Are you sure, Pratibha? 289. Okay. Okay. Can I have some more options or answers, please? 284 is absolutely right. 284 members actually signed our constitution on 26 January 1950. Absolutely correct. Can someone tell me how many pages in the constitution, the original constitution? Can someone tell me how many pages in the constitution? The original constitution contain how many pages? Huh? Dogesh Bhai, Utsav, Pratibha, very nice. Mulangi, Neha, Dhairya, Pratibha, Sayan, very good. Very nice. 251, Dhairya, very good. Very nice. Beautiful. Correct answer. How many pages in the constitution? 251 pages are in the original constitution. Can you tell me how much time our constitution took to complete? I guess everyone can answer of this question. How much time our constitution took? Okay. 20, okay, sorry, not 26, guys, 24 January, sorry. Okay. How much time? Very nice, beautiful. 2 years, 11 months, 18 days. Beautiful. With the expenditure of 64 lakh. With the expenditure of 64 lakh. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Moving to the next question. And your next question is very interesting. Your question is, how many sessions of Indian Constitution Assembly were conducted for the formulation of Indian Constitution? Come on, guys. How many sessions? For example, how many committees? 22 committees. How many sessions were conducted? 11 sessions. Absolutely correct. Option number B. 11 session, 22 committees. 64 lakh. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Moving to the next question, and your next question is here. Let me see who is going to answer it. The concept of judicial review in our constitution has. The concept of judicial review. Judicial review comes under Article 137. Right? Judicial reviews comes under Article 137. Can someone tell me it is borrowed from which country's constitution? Absolutely correct. We borrowed this judicial review from the USA. Correct answer is option number A. Can you tell me some more features from which we borrowed from USA? Can you tell me some more feature which we borrowed from the USA Constitution? For example, fundamental rights. We borrowed fundamental right from the Constitution of USA. Okay. Removal of judges, we can say removal of judges from Supreme Court, or you can say impeachment, or you can say impeachment we borrowed from the USA Constitution, right? Independence of judiciary, very important. Independence of judiciary. We also borrowed this from the Constitution of USA, right? Okay. Correct answer of this question is option number 2. Moving to the next question. Come on. The federal system with a strong center, Article 248, has been borrowed by the Indian Constitution from. Can you tell me the federal system with a strong center? Okay, Canada. Sure. Federation with a strong center. Absolutely correct. Correct answer is option number B. That means from the Constitution of Canada, we borrowed a federal system with a strong center. It is actually comes under Article 248. Okay. Some more features from the Canada. For example, federation is, this is done. Residuary power of center. We borrowed this from the Constitution of Canada. Apart from this, very important, appointment of governor. I'm not talking about a post of governor. Please make it clear. Appointment of governor is also borrowed from the Constitution of Canada. Can you tell me who appoints governor in Indian Constitution? Who can appoint governor in each state of India? President, absolutely correct. And apart from this, the advisory jurisdiction, guys. Advisory jurisdiction is a power of Supreme Court, comes under Article 143. Clear? This is also we borrowed from the Constitution of Canada. Very nice. Okay. Moving to the next question, and your next question. Yes, appointment of governor comes under Article 155 because president can appoint governor, and the post of governor comes under Article 153. Okay. Yes, absolutely right. Next question. The Constitution of India borrowed the scheme of Indian Federation from the Constitution. Come on guys, answer it. Scheme of Indian Federation, or you can say a federal scheme. Canada again. Okay. UK. Okay. Anyone else? UK. Okay. So the correct answer is United Kingdom is absolutely right answer. If they asked you a federal scheme, what would be answer? Federal scheme. See, if they are asking you a federal scheme, it is actually borrowed from the Government of India Act 1935. Am I okay? Clear? Moving to the next question. The idea of including the emergency provision in Constitution of India has been borrowed from the emergency provision has been borrowed. Come on guys, very nice. Okay. Emergency provision. Actually, there is a glitch in this question also. Let me clear you. Well, the right answer of this question is German, but there is a two-part. First is Government of India Act 1935. We actually borrowed emergency provision. Okay, and from the Constitution of Germany, we borrowed the suspension of fundamental rights during emergency. Am I clear? There's a difference actually. If they are asking you a simple emergency provision and you have an option of Government of India Act 1935, in that case you have to answer only Government of India Act 1935. And if they are asking you that the suspension of the fundamental rights is borrowed from which country, in that case Germany would be a right answer. Clear? Okay. Can someone tell me what are the main articles which can be suspended during a emergency? Can you tell me what are the two important articles, fundamental rights, which cannot be suspended even in an emergency? I think I got the right answer. Article 20 and 21, absolutely correct. Article 20 and Article 21, freedom of life and personal liberty, protection against arrest and detention. these two articles cannot be suspended during an emergency. Okay? Okay. Can you tell me emergency provision comes under which article? Can you tell me emergency comes under which article? Come on. Let me see who is going to answer first. 158, wrong. Next, Dhairya, very nice, beautiful. 352, national emergency. 356, state emergency, or you can say president rule. 360, financial emergency. Okay, the article 352 or a national emergency has been declared in India thrice. Next question. Your next question is here. Office of Lokpal. Okay. Hi, good evening, Renu. Okay, guys. Your next question is, the office of Lokpal and Lokayukt in India is based which one of the following? Very nice. B. Okay. Sure. Ombudsman in Scandinavia, correct answer. Option number B. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Very nice. And the Lokpal and the Lokayukt Act commenced in 2013. Next. Indian Constitution has taken certain feature of the Constitution of other countries. Which country has contributed to the framing of the DPSPs or Directive Principles of State Policy? Very nice. Option B. Okay. Okay. Can someone tell me the article of DPSPs, please? Absolutely correct. From the Constitution of Ireland. Very nice. DPSPs are the set of instructions, guys. Set of instructions. And if it is instruction, one need to be follow. Who is going to follow? The state government. For the particular time, when they are making a particular policy for the state, they have to follow some set of instruction, and these set of instruction are termed as DPSPs. We borrowed DPSPs from the Constitution of Ireland, and it comes under Article 36 to 51 and Part 4. Okay, clear? Very nice. Okay. Moving to the next question, and your next question is here. Which of the following was the biggest source of the Constitution of India? Or you can say 70% of the Constitution borrowed from the answer. Come on. B. Okay. Government of India Act 1935. Absolutely correct. Government of India Act 1935, we actually borrowed 70% of the Constitution from the Government of India Act 1935. Can someone tell me some part? For example, federal scheme. Federal scheme is borrowed from Government of India Act 1935. Okay. Office of Governor. Office of Governor. I'm not talking about the appointment of governor. I'm talking about the office of governor is also from the Government of India Act 1935. Clear? Emergency provision. Emergency provision also borrowed. Do not get confused. Suspension of fundamental right in emergency provision borrowed from Germany, and emergency provision borrowed from Government of India Act 1935. And the very important part, Public Service Commission. Public Service Commission is also borrowed from Government of India Act 1935. Clear? Shivani Dikshit, beautiful. Okay guys, chill. Moving to our next question. The idea of the concurrent list has been borrowed from. The idea of the concurrent list. Good evening, Rahul. How are you? Hi. Good evening. Very nice. Correct answer is Australia. Concurrent list is borrowed from the Constitution of Australia. We actually borrowed. Right? Joint sitting. Joint sitting. Can someone tell me the article of joint sitting, please? Joint session or joint sitting is also borrowed from the Constitution of Australia. Concurrent list. Borrowed from Australia. Yeah, from the Constitution of Australia. Very nice, beautiful. Article 108 is the article of joint sitting. Who can call the joint sitting? Who can call or invite the joint sitting? And who can head it the joint sitting? Answer it, these questions. Answer it, please. Who can call joint sitting? Okay, President. Cool. President can invite the joint session, right? And who can address the joint session? Sure? Lok Sabha Speaker? Absolutely correct. Lok Sabha Speaker headed joint sitting. The dowry prevention was the act from a joint sitting. Okay, the TADA Act was a joint sitting act, right? Okay. Moving to the next question. Someone can tell me the topics of concurrent list, please. Topics of concurrent list. Education, forest, newspaper, right? Wildlife, marriage, divorce. These are the topic of concurrent list which can be handled by central and state government both. On any dispute, there will be a priority to the central government only. Clear? Moving to the next question, and your next question is here. Under which article of Indian Constitution can the president be impeached? Come on guys, very simple question. Impeachment of the president. Impeachment is a process by which we can remove the president from his or her post. Absolutely correct. Article 61 is your right answer. Impeachment. Who can impeach the president? Or can you tell me the process of impeachment commenced in which house of the parliament? Lok Sabha or Raj Sabha? Who can initiate the impeachment process? Or which house can initiate the impeachment process? Sayan, on the application, you will get the PDF of this particular session, and the link of the application is attached in the description box of the YouTube session. Both house, very nice, beautiful guys. Both house of parliament can initiate, or either house of parliament can initiate the impeachment process. How many days the president will get during an impeachment process? How many days? 14 days to the president. Okay. The reason or causes of impeachment is only on the case or ground of violation of the constitution. Okay. So this is a part of impeachment. Article 75. Can someone tell me? Article 75. Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. Article 76. Attorney General of India. A highest legal officer. Okay. Attorney General of India. Article 356. President rule. Very nice. Okay. Moving to the next question, guys. Next question. Which article of Indian Constitution enumerates fundamental duties of Indian citizen? Come on. Fundamental duties. Okay. 51A. Beautiful. 51A is absolutely right answer. Can you tell me which committee recommend fundamental duty? Which committee recommend fundamental duties? Answer it. Which committee recommend fundamental duties? Comes under Article 51, Part 4A. Borrowed from? I've asked a lot of questions, huh? Can you tell me which committee? Sardar Swan Singh. Rahul, beautiful. Sardar Swan Singh committee recommendation or recommended fundamental duties, and on their recommendation we added fundamental duties by 42 Constitution Amendment 1976. We added 10 fundamental duties actually under Article 51A Part 4A. In present, how many fundamental duties? Thank you. Okay. How many fundamental duties in a present? Beautiful. 11 fundamental duties. Very nice. Now you can tell me by which Constitution Amendment 11 fundamental duty added? By which Constitution Amendment 11th fundamental duty added? No? Okay. 86 Constitution Amendment 2002. 11 fundamental duty added elementary education for the children 6 to 14 years of age. So, in a case of fundamental duties, there are two important Constitution Amendment. First is 42, second is 86. Keep in mind, very important. Okay. Okay. So, present we have 11 fundamental duty borrowed from this. Borrowed from the question lab. Okay. We borrowed fundamental duties from which country? USSR. Right or wrong? USSR. Nice. Okay. Moving to the next question, guys. And your next question is here. In which part of the Constitution details of citizenships are mentioned? Right. Okay. Citizenship. Mentioned. Part 2. Okay. Part 2. Beautiful. Absolutely correct. See, part 1, union and its territory, comes under article from 1 to 4. Part 2, citizenship, right? Article 5 to 11. Part 3, fundamental rights, article 12 to 35. Part 4, DPSPs, article 36 to 51. Part 5, the union, article 52 to 151. Okay. Part 5. Part 6, the state, article 152 to 237. At least try to learn top 6 part and bottom 6 part of the Constitution. Getting my word? At least if you are not able to learn the 22 parts, in that case you have to learn top 6, 1 to 6 part of the Constitution and bottom 1 to 6. Is that clear? Absolutely correct. Okay, moving to the next question, and your next question is here. So the correct answer is 2. Okay. Next question. How many schedule in our Indian Constitution? Come on, guys. How many schedule? Very simple question, I guess. If they ask you how many schedule in our original Constitution, in that case you have to answer 8. But if they are asking you simply a question, how many schedule? Answer would be 12. Okay. First schedule. Come on. First schedule. Okay. First schedule, name of the state and union territory. Second schedule. Second schedule. No answers. Why? Second schedule. Emoluments. Emoluments. Third schedule, oath. Fourth schedule, allocation of seats in Rajya Sabha. Sorry for this writing. Okay. 5th schedule, administration of tribal area. 6th schedule, administration of Assam, Tripura, Meghalaya, Mizoram. 7th schedule, division of powers. Okay. 8th schedule, regional language. 9th schedule, land reform. Added by 1st Constitution Amendment 1951. 10th schedule, anti-defection law. Added by 52 Constitution Amendment 1985. 11th schedule, Panchayati Raj system. Added by 73 Constitution Amendment 1992. 12th schedule, municipality. Added by 74 Constitution Amendment 1992. Clear? Okay. Clear or not? Guys, can you please hit the like button? Everyone? Can I expect some likes also? I guess I can. Right? Okay. So make sure to learn these 12 schedule, and the main part which you guys actually forget to focus, that these amendments part. Okay. After a 8th schedule, you have to learn around 4 constitution amendment. In a 8th schedule, you have to add your 3 constitution amendment, because in a 8th schedule, the original 8th schedule carry 14 regional language, guys. Remember, by 21 constitution amendment, we added Sindhi. By 71 constitution amendment, we added Nepali, Konkani and Manipuri. By 92 constitution amendment, we added Maithili, Santhali, Vodo and Dongri. Is that clear? Okay. Moving to the next question, and your next question is here. The item education belongs to, come on, in your last question, I have added this part. Come on guys, answer please. Can you tell me the item education belongs to which list? Very nice. Okay, correct answer is concurrent list. The topic of union list, any topic of union list, for example banking, for example insurance, right, for example defense, these are the topics. Topics of state list, agriculture, public health, right, these are the topic. Concurrent list I have already mentioned. Okay, cool. Correct answer of this question is option number C. Moving to the next question, and your next question is C. The article of Indian Constitution related to abolition of untouchability. Very important segment. Untouchability and of untouchability. Divya, very nice. Soumya, Lakshmi, Haritha, Vipal, Bolaraj and Rahul. Beautiful guys. Correct answer is option number 17. Article 18 deals with the end of titles. End of titles, right? Article 15 is discrimination is prohibited on the basis of language, color, gender, etc. Article 16, equality in public employment. Public employment. Am I right? Very nice. Okay. So the correct answer of this question is option number D. What is left? Article 14 left. Come on. Article 14 is, and you will complete the first fundamental right. Article 14 is equality before. Come on. Answer. Equality before. Equality before. I'm expecting your answers, guys. Come on. Yeah, absolutely. Equality before law. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Moving to the next question, and your next question is here. Procedure for creation of legislative council, okay, in a state has been described in which article of the Constitution? Legislative Council. See, there are four house. How? In a central case, you have two house, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. In a case of state, you have two house more, Legislative Assembly and Legislative Council. And they are asking you Legislative Council. Very nice. 169, absolutely correct. The abolition and the formation of Legislative Council comes under Article 69. What is the procedure said? Or state that if any state wants to form or abolish the Legislative Council in their state, they have to initiate a bill of Legislative Council in their respective Legislative Assembly. Will pass this bill with a 2/3 majority of total membership, and after that they will send this particular bill into a parliament, and parliament will pass this law, and only parliament can form or abolish the Legislative Council in a state. Can you tell me in how many states we have a Legislative Council? Can you tell me in how many states we have a Legislative Council? Telangana, UP, Bihar, Maharashtra, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. So, in 6 states we have Legislative Council. Okay? 2/3 total majority in the state legislature. Yeah, in a Legislative Assembly as well. Absolutely. Shiraj, very nice. Sachin, very nice. Good, very nice. Very nice, guys. Okay, moving to the next question. And your next question is, how many articles are there in the Constitution? Very disputed question. Absolutely. You can also use a trick to be mazakar, because it is in Hindi, so I did not mention. 448, absolutely correct. In present scenario, it is a 460 actually. So correct answer is option number A. Next. The word secularism was inserted in the preamble of the Indian Constitution by, come on. In a preamble, there's only one constitution amendment took place, right? And in each type of amendment, that one constitution amendment will be applicable. Mini constitution, very beautiful. 42 Constitution Amendment 1976, we added secularism word into a preamble, and this particular amendment is known as mini constitution. Can you tell me according to which article the Constitution amendment, or you can say the Constitution amendment comes under which article? Constitution amendment comes under which article? Huh? (368), absolutely. Constitution amendment comes under Article 368. How many Constitution amendment took place? In present. 106 Constitution amendment has been done till September 2023. 106 Constitution amendment has been done. Piyush, please update it. It's 106, guys. Yeah, 106. Okay. Just give me a minute. Moving to our next question. And your next question is, which one of the following describe India a secular state? Secular state, very good. Option A, fundamental right, preamble, 9 schedule, DPSPs. Preamble, beta. Preamble will be your right answer. Fundamental right comes under Article 12 to 35. Can you tell me which option is a Magna Carta of India? Can you tell me which options deal with the Magna Carta of India or Magna Carta of Rights? Huh? A. Very nice. Vilap, very nice. Magna Carta. Fundamental rights are termed as Magna Carta. Okay. Preamble. 9 schedule deal with land reform. 9 schedule deal with land reform comes added by first Constitution Amendment 1951. Okay. Okay. So here we have completed this session, and do not close this session because Vipin sir will join you in this session, and yeah. Okay. You will get the PDF of this class on the application of Oliveboard. Okay. So go and check the application as well. Cool. Okay. So let's join with Vipin sir, and we will wrap up this class, guys. Thank you so much, and please welcome Vipin sir.
Okay, thank you very much, ma'am. Good evening to you all. So you all are doing very great. Great job. Okay. Just wait. Just wait for a while. Okay, guys. So let's start. So without wasting time, moving ahead. So this is Raksha Bandhan offer. You can check out for the super elite plan. In this plan you get everything, whether it is video, recorded lectures, right, and PDFs, sectional text, mock test, each and everything you will get in this. For availing this benefit, you will have to use the code Rakhi, right? So without wasting the time, first question is on your screen. Tell me what would be the right answer. Yes, guys, come on. Come on, guys, come on. Tell me what would be the right answer for this question. चलिए भाई सभी बता. Just tell me what would be the right answer for this question. Okay. So here the question is reading. Find the area of an equilateral triangle whose sides are 16 centimeter each. We have given the side of a equilateral triangle. Very important question and frequently asked questions. Could you tell me first what would be the area of equilateral triangle? What would be the area of equilateral triangle? Right? Here this is the equilateral triangle, and the main qualification of the equilateral triangle is each side is equal. Important merit of the equilateral triangle is each side is equal, and its area would be √3/4 into side square. This is the formula of area of a equilateral triangle. This must be known to you all, right? So two parts are important in this equilateral triangle. One is area and another is height, right? This must be known to you all. These are the 2 points. This must be known to you all. The height of the equilateral triangle would be √3/2 into side, right? So here we have to use the formula of area of equilateral triangle. The area of equilateral triangle would be √3/4 into side square. Okay, fine. So we are given side in the question. So the answer would be √3/4 into 16 into 16. 4 4 ja 16. 16 4 ja 64. 64 √3 is the right answer. C part is the right answer. Yes, C part is the right answer. Okay, moving to the next question. Now tell me what would be the answer of this question. Yes, tell me guys. Come on guys, come on. Yes. Gear up yourself. Please like and subscribe the session, right? And please share the session also. Tell me what would be the answer for this question. So here the question says that what is the present worth of rupees 1100 due in 2 years at 5% simple interest per annum. Now we have to calculate the present value and we are given the future value of 1100, right? Guys, the simple interest is 5%. Tell me what would be the right answer. Yes, come on guys, come on. Let the principal is rupees, let the principal be rupees 100, right? Let the principal be rupees 100, and the basic merit of simple interest is that interest is always charged only on principal, right? In simple interest, the interest is charged only on principal. So if the rate of interest is 5%, then after 1 year, the amount will become 105, right? And after another year or after second year, again 5% on the 100. This would be 5 rupees. The amount will become 110. Then after 2 year, the 100 rupees would become 110, right? Here, after 2 years, the value would become 1100. It means 110 is equal to 1100, right? So how much time this? So this is 10 time. So the principal would also be the 10 time. So the principal would be 1000. The present value would be 1000. So C part is the right answer. Yes, C part would be the right answer. Yes guys, come on. Piyush ji, you are right. Right. C part would be the right answer. Okay, moving ahead to the, come on please, each and everyone give the answer. Now tell me what would be the answer for this question. Yes, the question is saying that considering the number n is equal to 12 to the power 6 into 3 to the power 8 into 5 to the power 3, which of the following statement is correct, right? So this is the present pattern of the questions which are being asked in your current SSC CGL exams. Now tell me, so first we need to do one thing. We have to convert the n factors into the prime factors, right? Because the 12 is a composite number. So first we have to convert it into the prime number. So what are the prime factors of 12? So we can write it 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 1, right? So 2 to the power 2 into 3 to the power 1 into 3 to the power 8 into 5 to the power 3, right? So we must know the basic property of certain indices. If the base is same, then the power will be added up, right? If the base are same, then we can add up the powers. So the n would be equal to the power 2 into 3 to the power 9 into 5 to the power 3. Now we have to calculate the odd number of factors and even number of factors. Then the odd number of factors would equal to, when we have to calculate the odd number of factors, right? So we ignore the power even prime number power, the power of even prime number, right? We ignore the power of 2. We ignore the power of 2 and we take the power of other factors, then add up 1. 9 plus 1 into 3 plus 1. So the odd factors would be 10 into, right? 10 into 4, this would be 40, right? This would be 40. Sorry, the power is 6. We forgot. the power is 6. Okay, so we have to take this power 6. Okay, let's correct it. So the value of n would be 2 to the power 2 into 6. This would become 12 into 3 to the power 6 into 3 to the power 8 into 5 to the power 3, right? So this would become n is equal to 2 to the power 12 into 3 to the power 6 and 3 to the power 8. The power would got added, right? Then this would become 3 to the power 14 into 5 to the power 3, right? So the odd factors would be see 15 into 4. So this would be 60, right? So here the first statement is correct. Yes, the first statement is correct. Now for the even factors, right? For calculating even factors, we take 2 common, right? We take 2 common. So taking 2 common, this would become 2 bracket 2 to the power 11 into 3 to the power 14 into 5 to the power 3. So add 1 in the power, so this would become 12 into 15 into 4. Now the 12 into 60, 12 6 is 720. So the total number of even factors would be 720. So the second statement is also right. Yes, the second statement is also right. It means both first and second both are right. So C, option C would be the right answer. Yes guys, option C would be the right answer. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, moving ahead to the question. Moving ahead to the next question. Now tell me what would be the answer for this question. Yes, tell me what would be the answer for this question. Now the question is saying pass percentage of an examination is 35% if a student who got 210 marks failed by 14 marks, then what are the maximum marks of the examination? So we have to calculate the maximum marks of the examination. When we are considering as a percentage, then the base of the marks would be the maximum marks. So we would consider maximum marks as 100%, right? The maximum marks would be 100%. Yes, maximum marks would be 100%. Maximum marks would be 100%. So a student who is getting, who got 210 marks and failed by 14 marks. So what would be the passing marks? So the pass marks would be 210 plus 14, right? So the passing marks would be 224, right? And passing percentage is 35%. It means that the value of 35% is equal to 224. So the value of 35% is equal to 224. We have to calculate the value of maximum marks, means we have to calculate 100%. So 224 divided by 35 into 100, right? 5 7 ja 35, 5 20 100, 7 7 3 ja 21, 7 2 ja 14, right? So this would be 640 would be right answer. So D daredevils are the maximum marks. So the maximum marks would be 640. Yes, Siddharth, right? Very good, Piyush ji. D part is the right answer. Very good, bache. Okay, everyone is great and doing the great efforts, right guys? Very good. So moving ahead to the next question. Now tell me, what would be the right answer? What would be the right answer of this question? Tell me. So here we are going to use the trigonometric identities. So there are 3 trigonometric identities we must know, right? So what are the 3 trigonometric identities? So one is, I am putting all three, sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Second is sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. And the third identity is cosec square theta minus cot square theta is equal to 1. These are the three basic identities we all must know, right? Maximum students know this. So what would be the answer of this question? What would be the answer of this question, guys? Tell me. So here we are given 3x is equal to sec a, 3x is equal to sec a, squaring both sides. Squaring both sides, we would get 9x square is equal to sec square a, right? And squaring the second equation, in second equation or second expression, we are given 3 by x is equal to tan a. 3 by x is equal to tan a, squaring both sides. Squaring both sides, this would become 9 upon x square is equal to tan square a, right? So we have 9 square x, 9x square is equal to sec square a, 9 over x square is equal to tan square a. So we are going to use the second identity, right? So sec square a minus tan square a, here would be 9x square minus 9 upon x square, right? So the value of this is 1. We know the value of this is 1. Taking 9 common, so this would become 9 bracket x square minus 1 upon x square. So the value of 9 bracket x square minus 1 upon x square would be 1. So the question is asking the value of 9 bracket x square minus 1 upon x square. The answer would be A part. Yes, A part would be the right answer. Yes, A part would be the right answer. A part would be the right answer. Okay guys, so moving to the next question. Now tell me what would be the right answer. Okay. Now the question is reading, a number is increased by 25%. A number is increased by 25% and then decreased by 16%. The final value of the number. Now tell me what would be the final value of the number. Yes, come on guys. Tell me what would be the final value of the number. So here we can use the successive formula. Now the question comes, what is the successive formula? The successive formula is x plus y plus xy upon 100. For positive value, we take for the value which is going to increase. For increased value, we take positive value. For decrease, we take negative value. So the number is first increased by 25%. So 25 would be the positive, right? And decrease by 16%. So we take negative, right? Plus 25 into minus 16 divided by 100, right? 25 4 ja 100 and 4 4 ja 16. So this would become 25 minus 16 would be 9 and 9 minus 4, this would be 5, right? So we are getting positive value. It means this would be increased by 5%, increased by 5%. So the value of the final number, would be increased by 5%, yes. So B part would be the right answer. Yes guys, B part would be the right answer. Okay, moving to the next question. Now tell me what would be the answer for this question. Tell me what would be the right answer for this question. Yes guys, so 1 or 2 questions from the DI section is asked definitely. So we cannot ignore the DI part, that is most important. And this is the scoring, you know, DI always boosts the score because very simple questions are being asked from this section. So we cannot ignore this section. I have already experienced or observed that many students, what they do, they just ignore the DI part. They do not go for practice. But in exam, DI questions are frequently asked. So student who is seeing or taking the questions first time always become hesitant and reluctant to attempt this question, right? So now tell me, what would be the answer of this question? Question is reading, the given pie chart shows the distribution percentage wise of the student of a class in various weight group. What is the central angle in degrees corresponding to the number of students in weights group 45 plus to 50 kg, right? And 60 to 65 kg and 65 kg plus and above taken together, right? So we have to calculate the central angle. What would be the central angle? So we have to take the data 55 plus to 50 kg, 45 plus, sorry, 45 plus to 50 kg. So here this is, so the value of this in the pie chart is 22%, right? 22%. And 60 to 65, 60 to 65, so this is 15%, right? And 60 plus kg and above, 60 plus kg and above, this is 6%. So the value of all these together would be 6% plus 15 plus 22%. After adding up all these, we would get 15 plus 6, 21, 21 plus 22. So this would become 43%, right? So we have to calculate the central degree. Now the question is, what is central angle? So central angle, the total angle is 360 degree. Now we have to convert 43% in fraction. This would be 43 by 100. Now we have to convert it into degree. So we would multiply it by 360 degree, right? Right. Now tell me, what would be the answer? So 0 got cancelled, 2 5s, 2 5s and 2 18, 18 3s 54 and 18 4s 72 and 5 77 divided by 5. So this would be 774 divided by 5, 5 1s 5, 5 5s 25, 2 5 4s and 0.8. So 154.8 degree is the right answer. Yes, 154. It means B part would be the right answer. Yes, B part would be the right answer. Okay. So moving ahead to the next question. Now tell me, what would be the answer? What would be the answer for this question? Yes guys, come on. Again, this is one of the very simple question and frequently asked question. This question is based on percentage, right? So the question is reading, an alloy made up of iron and nickel contains 40% nickel in it. How much iron is required to make 360 gram of alloy, right? So considering the base as 100, so the mixture is total in 100, total alloy is 100%, right? Considering total alloy is 100%, now the nickel contained 40%, nickel is 40%, right? So the iron would be how much? The iron would be 60%, right? Got the point? Now the question, how much iron is required to make 360 gram of alloy? 360 gram of alloy. Okay. So we need 60%, iron is 60%, total alloy is 360, 360 into 60. So the answer would be 216 gram. Yes, 216 grams. So D part is the right answer. 216 gram. Yes, D daredevils is the right answer. Harshit, Siddharth, Piyush, Renu. Very good, bachche. Very good. Yes. Now moving ahead. Tell me what would be the right answer for this question. Again, the question is coming from the trigonometry. See who is going to be the champion of this question. So there is one point which must be known to you, because in trigonometry, or we can say in advance, the conditional questions are being asked. So here we apply the condition. So condition is if theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree, right? So there are some conditions. One condition is if theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree, then the result would be, according to the question, the sine square theta 1 plus sine square theta 2 would be 1, right? Sine square plus sine square is equal to 1. This is possible only in one case, if the sum of theta is 90. If the sum of theta is 90, only then we can say sine square theta plus sine square theta 2 is equal to 1, or cos square theta plus cos square theta 2 would also be 1, right? Got the point? So we have the identity sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. From that identity, we can create this if theta 1 plus theta 2 is equal to 90 degree, right? Got the point? So we can prove this if theta, so we can say that theta 2 is equal to 90 minus theta 1. The identity is sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1, right? If theta 1 got the point? Yes or no? So sine square theta plus cos square 90 minus theta 1, this would be 1. So cos 90 minus theta, so this would be equal to sine theta. So sine square theta 1 plus cos square theta 2 would be the 1, right? Got the point? Yes or no? Here would be theta 1, right? The angle must be same for sine square theta or cos square theta, right? So this would be -90 minus theta 2, right? Okay. So here we can say that theta plus, so theta is x, x plus 2x would be equal to 90 degree, right? So the 3x would be equal to 90 degree. The value of x would be 30 degree. So here we got the value of x would be 30 degree, right? The value of x would be 30 degree. Now we have to calculate the value of tan x by 2 plus cot x by 2. So putting the value of x as 30, so this would become 30 by 2 plus cot 30 by 2. Now we have to calculate tan 15 degree plus cot 15 degree. So tell me, what is the value of tan 15 degree? Do you know? Do you know? Yes or no? Yes or not? So there are some values we must be remember or we must be learn. You have to mug up the values of tan 15, right? The value of tan 15 will be 2 minus root 3, 2 minus root 3, and the value of cot 15 would be 2 plus root 3, right? 2 plus root 3. So we put these values in this. So we put the value of tan 15 here, 2 minus root 3 plus 2 plus root 3. Negative root 3 would be cancelled out with positive root 3, right? So the answer would be 4. So 4 would be the right answer. Yes, C part is the right answer. Yes, C part is the right answer. This is one of the very good question, right? This is one of the very good question. So the answer would be C part. Yes, C part would be the right answer. Okay, moving ahead to the next question. Now tell me, what would be the answer for this question? Yes, come on guys. Again, question from simple interest. You know, in simple interest, the interest is given or charged only on principal value, right? No interest is received or given on interest, right? In simple interest case, the interest is given or charged, we can say taken or given only on principal value, right? So the question is saying simple interest on a certain sum at the rate of 12.5% per annum for 6 years is rupees 13,500 less than the principal. Here we are given the difference between the interest, and principal value, interest and principal value. So the interest in percentage, simple interest percentage is always equal to RT%, you know, RT%. So R is 12%, R is 12.5%, and 12.5% would be equal to 1 upon 8, right? In fraction. When we are going to convert, when we convert 12.5% into the fraction, then 12.5% would equal to 1 by 8. 1 by 8. So 1 by 8 in fraction is equal to 12.5%, right? So here the simple interest would be RT 1 upon 8 into T is 6. So this would be 3 upon 4. So 4 is the principal. 4 is the principal and 3 is the simple interest. Now we have given the difference, right? So the difference is 1. Difference between 3 and 4 is 1. So 1 is equal to 13,500. So this is 13,500 times. So we have to calculate the interest, right? Find the simple interest. Simple interest is 3 unit. So 3 unit is 3 into 13,500. So this would be equal to 40,500. 40,500 is the right answer. Yes, again D part would be the right answer. Yes guys, D part would be the right answer. Agree or not? Yes. Come on guys, everyone. Put your comment in the comment box. Yes. Okay. Oh my God. Yes, you all are right. You all are great, guys. Okay. So moving ahead, next question. Now tell me what would be the answer for this question. Now tell me what would be the right answer. Yes, guys. Question is saying Sumit and Amit sold their beds at rupees 5,600 each. Here the selling price is equal. Here the selling price is equal. It means selling price 1 is equal to selling price 2. The selling price of Sumit is equal to selling price of Amit, right? Now Amit incurred a loss of 20%. If Amit sold at 20% loss, it means Sumit incurred a loss of 20%. It means Sumit charged only 80%, right? The cost price is 100%. So the selling price 1 would be 80% of the CP1. Got the point? If Sumit incurred 20% loss, if I am selling an item at 20% loss, it means I am charging 80% of that cost. Suppose the value of an article is rupees 100. I am charging 20% less. It means I am incurring 20% loss. So it means I am giving that article for rupees 80. So the selling price for Sumit would be 80% of the CP1, whereas Amit gained 12%. It means selling price for the Amit would be 112% of CP2, right? If one is selling article at 12% profit, it means he is charging 12% more than the cost price, and the cost price in percentage is always 100% because cost price is the base for profit as well as loss, right? So here we can say that the 80% of CP1 would be equal to 112% of CP2, isn't it? Tell me, yes or no? So you would say that yes sir, you are right. The value of 80% of CP1 would be equal to 112% of CP2. So taking variable part in the same side means transferring CP2 from the right side to the left side. So CP1 over CP2 would be equal to, so we can cancel out percentage and by 4 on table, this would be 20 dividing by 4, 4 2 ja 8 and 4 8 ja, yes, again 4 5 ja 20, 4 7 ja, so this would become 7 upon 5. Yes, 7:5 is the right answer. So B part would be the right answer. So in this case, B part would be the right answer. Yes guys, okay, very good bachche. Yes, B part would be the right answer. So moving ahead to the next question. Now tell me what would be the answer for this question. please like and share the session. All students are requested. Please like and share the session. Please like and share the session. Great effort. Great. So tell me what would be the answer of this question. Yes, guys. Question is reading, Ram has an average score of 65 runs in 19th innings, right? It means Ram had played 19th innings and the average of 19th inning is 65 runs. It means Ram has scored on an average 65 runs in 19 innings. In 19 innings, Ram has scored on an average 65 runs. Now the question is asking, find out how many runs are to be scored by him in the innings to raise the average score 65. It means Ram wants to increase his average from 65 to 67, right? So in next inning, how much run he has to score? This is the demand of the question. Next inning, how much score Ram has to? Now tell me, what would be the score of Ram in the next inning so that the average would be increased from 65 to 67. Okay, so the direct approach is, if the average is 67, it means minimum 67 is required, right? Plus, now he also has to transfer to the remaining innings. You know, for 19th innings, how much he has to transfer? So increase. So there is an increase of 2. There is an increase of 2 in the average. So 2 into 19. 2 run for single inning. So there are 19 innings. So how much extra he has to score? 19 into 2. It means 38 runs he has to score for giving or for transferring to the remaining innings, right? So he has to score 65 plus extra 38. So the total would be 105. Yes, he has to score 105. So B part would be the right answer. Very good question. B part would be the right answer. Yes, he has to score 105. Yes, you are right. Very good, bache. Very good. All are great, guys. So please like and subscribe the channel and share also. Please like and share the session. Now tell me what would be the answer for this question. Yes, come on, guys. Tell me what would be the answer for this question. See, the question says, in the following figure, there are two circles that touch each other externally. The radius of the first circle with center P is 25 cm and the radius of the second circle with center Q is 9 cm. Find the length of their direct common tangent. See, if two circles are touching each other externally, if two circles are touching each other externally, in that case, the length of direct common tangent is always represented by, the length of A and B is the direct common tangent and the length of direct common tangent is always represented by 2 into root the product of their radius. If the radius of this one is R1 and this is R2. So the answer, so the length of direct common tangent here the length of direct common tangent, would be twice of square root of product of R1 and R2, right? So the 2 into radius is 25 into 9. So the answer would be 2 into 5 into 3, 15 into 2, so 30 centimeter would be the right answer. So we got 30 centimeter. So the answer would be 30 centimeter. Yes. Yes, guys. 30 centimeter would be the right answer. Okay. Great, guys. So moving ahead to the next question. Oh, this is the, oh my God. This is the frequently asked questions. Chor police question, right? Thief and policeman. The police is running behind the thief, right? So tell me, what would be the answer of this question? Who is going to be the champion of this question? Yes, guys. The question is saying, a thief seeing a policeman from a distance of 400 meter started running at a speed of 16 km per hour. It means thief is already 400 meter ahead of policeman. 400 meter ahead of policeman. It means if policeman is here, then thief would be here, and the distance between policeman and thief is 400. This is the already, right? So how much he has to chase? So policeman has to chase for 400 meter. Now the speed of thief is 16 and the speed of the policeman is 18 km per hour. Question is asking or demanding, what is the distance run by the thief before he was caught? How much distance the thief would run before he was caught? It means we have to calculate the distance after this. Suppose thief is got catched at this point. This is the caught point, है ना? Caught point. At this point, policeman caught the thief. So we have to calculate the distance from here to here, right? How much distance thief could run before being caught? Now tell me, what is the distance run by the thief? What is the distance run by the thief before he was caught by the policeman? So the answer is 3200. Okay, let's see. So first of all, we have to calculate the time. So the time is equal to distance upon relative speed, right? So how much distance policeman has to chase? 400, right? So what would be the relative speed? Relative speed 18 minus 16. But the speed is in kilometer. So we have to convert kilometer per hour into meter per second, right? So what we would do, we would multiply it by 5 upon 18, 5 by 18, right? So to convert from kilometer per hour to meter per second, we have to multiply the speed by 5 by 18, right? So here we would multiply it by 5 by 18. So the time would be 418 upon 2 into 5. So this would be 10. 0 would be cancelled out. So this would become 720 seconds, right? So the thief got chance to run for 720 seconds. Then how much distance thief would cover in 720 seconds? The distance is equal to speed into time, and the speed is again 16 km per hour. We would convert it into meter per second. So we would multiply it by 5 upon 18 into time is 720. 18 4 just 72. So this would be 70. So 16 into 200. So this would be 3200. Yes, 3200 is the right answer. A part is the right answer. Yes, yes, dear student, 3200 is the right answer. Yes, 3200 is the right answer. Okay, moving ahead to the next question. Now tell me what would be the right answer for this question. Yes, Renu, 5 upon 18 is the factor by which we multiply in speed number of kilometer per hour to convert it in meter per second, right? To convert it into meter per second. Okay. So the question is saying Raju and Rajat working together take 5 days to complete a piece of work. If Raju alone can do the work in 7 days, how long would Rajat take to complete the same work? So there is a short trick when two groups work, right? When two groups are working together, right? So they are taking, so Rajat and Raju, right? This is the group 1 and 2. Raju is separate, right? So we can apply group 1 into group 2 upon group 2 minus group 1, right? So this would be the time of the remaining one. So the answer would be 5 into 7 upon 7 minus 5, 35 by 2. So the answer would be 17.5, right? If we forget the formula or if we don't remember the formula, so we can calculate it by the concept of LCM approach. LCM approach says that Raju and Rajat together can complete a piece of work in 5 days, right? Whereas Raju alone can complete it in 7 days. So we have to take the LCM of 5 and 7. So this would be 35, right? So the efficiency of both would be, efficiency would be 7 and 5, right? So we have to calculate the efficiency of Rajat. So Raju and Rajat together can complete 7 work in 1 day, whereas Raju can only complete 5 days, right? So Raju can complete 5 work in a day. So what is the efficiency of Rajat? The efficiency of Rajat would be 2. So Rajat would complete in 17.5 days, right? So the Rajat would complete in 17.5 days. Clear? So moving ahead to the next question. Now tell me. So this is the question from algebra, one of the very good question. This is one of the very good question. Now tell me, what would be the answer for this question? Which of the following statement is correct if x is equal to 12 and y is equal to minus 2 and z is equal to minus 10? So there is a formula. Could anyone tell me what is the formula which we are going to apply here? So we know that if we all know that if a plus b plus c is equal to 0, then aq plus bq plus cq would be equal to 3abc, right? So this is the very frequently asked formula. One question is definitely asked from this section, right? This is the section from where one question is asked definitely, right? So here x is equal to 12, then the value of x plus y plus z would be 12 minus 2 minus 10. So this is equal to 0. So the value of x ka cube plus y ka cube plus z cube would be equal to 3 into 12 into minus 2 into minus 10, right? Minus into minus, minus got cancelled, so the value will be positive, right? Minus into minus become positive, right? So 10 into 2, 20. So this would be 3 into 20 into 2. 12 into 2, 240, yes. So 3 into 24, so this would be 720, right? This would be 720. So I think first part is wrong, right? First part is wrong. The value of x ka cube plus y ka cube plus z ka cube. So the value would be 720. So the first part is wrong. So moving to the next, x plus y. So we have to calculate the value of this. Taking 4 common, x square plus y square. So can we calculate the value of x square plus y square? So we know the another formula we must know. X square plus y square is equal to x plus y ka whole square minus 2xy. Yes or no? So here we can calculate the value of 2xy would be equal to, divided by 2 both side, this would become 2xy and this would become 64, right? So putting here 48 square of 48 minus 64. Now tell me, what would be the square of 48? Less than 204. So this would be 24 minus 2. So 2304, right? So 2304 minus 64. Yes or no?
At 6 p.m.
Okay.
At 6 p.m. Couple will join at 6:30.
Okay. So guys, so there is a very good news for you. Radhe sir will join you at 6 for reasoning, right? Then after Kapil sir will join at 6:30. So I think, so this is also incorrect. So first statement is wrong, second statement is also wrong. So the answer would be A. Neither one nor second. Neither one nor second. Right? Yes. Okay, moving to the next question. Now tell me what would be the answer for this question. Yes guys, come on. Tell me what would be the answer for this question.
It's okay. You just want me.
Okay, so the question is reading, A had worked alone, he would have taken 63 hours to do a task. What is B's share if A and B together on a task, finishing it in 36 hours and they get paid rupees 5,950 for it, right? So there are two approaches. If we go through the LCM approach, so it would take time. Another approach is ratio approach or fraction approach. So we can calculate from the or by the fraction approach, right? See, A can complete the whole task in 63 hours, but he spent only 36 hours, right? So A and B together can complete the task in 36 hours. It means A worked for 36 hours and B worked for 36 hours. So one day work of A would be 1 upon 63. So in 36 hours, he would complete 36 divided by 63 portion of the work. So 9 4 ja 36 and 9 7 ja. So how much work? 4 upon 7 portion of the work would got completed by the A alone. So how much we would complete? 1 minus 4 upon 7. So 3 by 7 part of the work is done by B alone. So if B has completed 3/7 part, so that portion paid will be given to the B, right? Let's say an example, if I am working for 2 days and my partner is working for 3 days, so I would be get paid for 2 days and my partner would get paid for 3 days. If I complete 5 jobs and my partner completes 7 jobs, so I would get the pay for 5 job, right? And my partner would get for 7 job, right? So the B would get the payment for 3/7 work. The total payment is 5,950 into 3/7, right? So 7 divided by 7 8 ja 56 and 7 5 ja 35 0. So 850 into 3 would be the right answer. So how much we will get? So we will get 30035 ja 15, carry kitni 1, 24 or 1. So 2550 is the right answer. Yes, C part is the right answer. Yes, C part is the right answer. Okay. So Radhe sir is going to join you. How is your feeling? So Radhe sir is going to join you for reasoning, right? Okay. So welcome to the Radhe sir. Yes sir.
Hey guys, good evening. So let's start reasoning. Let's start reasoning, and we are going to discuss aspected questions for CGL Tier 1, right? And after reasoning, Kapil sir will join for English at 6:30 p.m. right? So yeah, let's start reasoning, and we are going to discuss aspected questions for CGL Tier 1, right? So okay. Let's start reasoning. Yeah. We are going to discuss the most aspected question for CGL Tier 1, right? So reasoning is the easiest part of SSC CGL. So let's see. We will discuss the aspected question, right? So let's start. So Radhe Radhe, good evening. Good evening Renu, Piyush, Akshay, okay, Harshit, Siddharth. The most aspected question of reasoning, right? So yep. This is the first question of your reasoning. This is based on counting of triangles. You need to calculate the total number of triangle. What are the number of triangle in the given figure, right? So need to calculate the total number of triangle actually. What is the number of triangle in the given figure? Or the total number of triangle in the given figure? Yeah. Total number of triangle in the given figure. So first of all, you must know about the smart approach. First of all, you should break this particular figure into a component, right? For example, there is a diagonal figure. If we say the total number of triangle in a diagonal figure, so there are 8 triangles in this figure actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you will merge 5, 6, 7 and 8. So there are 8 triangles in this particular diagonal figure, right? So there are 8 triangles. Now after that, if you break this triangle by this line, it means there are two more triangle in this figure. There are two more triangle in this figure. This will become like 10, right? Become 10. So I can say 10 and 10, 20. Okay. Then after grouping of figures, after grouping the figure, then we will merge the group. क्या करेंगे? Merge the group. Then we will merge the group, right? So after merging of this triangle, 10 plus 10 is 20. 10 plus 10 is 20. Then we will merge the triangle. The merging triangle is 1. Again, we will merge this triangle also. 1. Then this is the another merging triangle is 1. This is the another merging triangle is 1. But we cannot merge below triangle because this is not a straight line actually. This is not a straight line. So we can merge only the upper part. We cannot merge the lower part actually because this is not a straight line, right? So we can merge the upper part actually. So plus 1. Total number of triangle are 23, not 24. 24 is wrong actually, Neha. 24 is wrong. Harshit, 24 is wrong because the lower part, in the lower part, this is not a straight line, but we can merge only the upper part actually. We can merge only the upper part actually. This is the straight line, but we cannot merge the lower part because this is not a straight line. So the total number of triangle is 23, not 24. Total number of triangle is 23, not 24 actually. Yeah, got it? Okay. Let's move on the next question. This question is from the calendar. This is a conditional question of calendar actually. This is the conditional question of calendar actually. If there is a condition, if it was Tuesday on 10th August 2001, there is a condition, if 10th August, it was Tuesday on 10th August 2001 is Tuesday actually. Then find the day on 12th August 2002. This is a conditional question. If there is a condition, there is a condition actually. If Tuesday on 10th August 2001, then find the day on 12th August 2002. This is the conditional question actually. So first of all, you need to find the day on 10th August 2002, on the same day actually. 10th August 2002. And there is a gap of 365 days. There is a gap of 365 days. I can say this is the ordinary concept, ordinary year concept actually. In the next consecutive year, on the same date, the difference of number of days is 365. If divided by 7, remainder is 1. So there is one odd day actually. There is a one odd day actually. Okay? So now, if there is a consecutive year on the same date, you will add 1 because the gap of these two date is 365 and 365 divided by 7, remainder is 1. So 1 is a odd day actually. So need to add 1. 10th August 2002 is Wednesday. Then you need to find the day on 12th August, and for 12th August the difference of 2 days, then you will add 2 more days, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. Your correct answer is Friday. Your correct answer is Friday. Your correct answer is Friday. Yeah, perfectly fine. Harshit, your answer is correct. Neha, your answer is also correct. Yeah. So it's all about the gap actually. It's all about the gap. First of all, in this type of question, first of all, you need to calculate the day on the same date actually. Day on the same date actually. Then figure out, find out the difference of number of days. In the 10th to 12th August, there are 2 more days. So you will add 2. Wednesday plus 2 is Friday. The Friday is the correct answer. No, Amrish, no. In the previous question, there are 23 triangles actually, because you can merge only the upper part. You can merge only the upper part. You cannot merge the lower part because this line is not straight. This line is not straight, so you cannot merge the lower part. You can merge only the upper parts. So that's why the answer is 23, not 24. Answer is 23, not 24 actually. The next question is based on the similarity. The next question is based on the similarity. Operations on 13 such as adding, subtracting and multiplying etc. to 13 can be performed breaking down 13 into 1 and 3, and then performing mathematical operation on 1 and 3 is not allowed. So first of all, you need to figure out the logic which is similar in these two sets. This question is from similarity actually. So first of all, need to find out the logic which is similar in these two given sets. So now you must know about the reverse letters. Yes, of course. D opposite is W. This is the reverse letter actually. And J opposite to Q. Same as like A opposite to Z. These are the reverse letter. So D opposite to W and J opposite to Q. So okay, the logic behind letters is reverse of letters, D opposite to W and J opposite to Q. Fine. Now the second thing is 343 is a cube of 7. 343 is a cube of 7, right? And 64 is a cube of 4. Okay. Then the logic is, the number is 6 and number is 3. 6 plus 1 is 7 and cube of 7 is 343, and 3 plus 1 is 4 and the cube of 4 is 64. What is the logic in letters? Letters are based on opposition actually. D is opposite to W and J is opposite to Q, and 343 is the cube of 7. So, right, and 64 is a cube of 4. 6 plus 1 is 7, cube is 343, and 3 plus 1 is 4, cube is 64. Right, this is the logic actually. So now O reverse is L actually, not P. So first option is cancelled. S reverse is H, G reverse is T, X reverse is C. But in numbers actually there is a cube. 6 plus 1 7 cube, 3 plus 1 4 cube. So 169 is not a cube, 169 is a square actually. So C option is also cancelled, and 36 is a square of 6, is not a cube. D option is cancelled. Now the correct option is B, because 10 plus 1 is 11, 10 plus 1 is 11, and 10 plus 1 is 11. The cube of 11 is 1331. The correct answer is option number B. Right? Let's move on the next question. Find the missing number term actually. This question is from number series, and find the missing number term. So first of all, you find the difference between the consecutive numbers, right? So first of all, you find the difference between the consecutive numbers, right? So there is a decreasing order now. There is a decreasing order of numbers. Okay. And the difference of 542 and 529 is 13. So I can say it's minus 13. Again, the difference between 529 and 516 is 13. So I can say minus 13. Yeah. So again, minus 13 is 503. And if you subtract 13 in 503, then you will get 490. So the logic is minus 13. The logic is minus 13 actually. Your correct answer is 503. Your correct answer is 503. Okay. Yeah, D is the correct answer. Perfect. Piyush, perfect. Which of the following figure is the exact mirror of this particular figure, mirror image of this figure, right? So what is the meaning of mirror image? Mirror image means there is a horizontal interchange. A water image means there is a vertical interchange actually. Water image means there is a vertical interchange, and mirror image means there is a horizontal interchange. It means left become right and right become left. There is no change in top and bottom, upper side and lower side. There is no change in upper side and lower side, but left become right, right become left. There is a horizontal interchange in mirror image, but in water there is a vertical interchange, right? But water there is a vertical interchange. Okay. Fine. So what is the correct answer? What I want to say, in mirror image there is a horizontal interchange. Left become right, right become left, but there is no change in upper and lower part. Okay. So this arrow become right to left, right to left, and this first arrow become like this. So on the basis of this arrow, your correct option will be, first is cancel, C is also cancel, and D is also cancelled. Your correct answer is B, because mirror image means it's a horizontal interchange, it is not a vertical interchange, right? Vertical interchange there is water maze. Your correct answer is B. Perfect. Next, let's move on. Find the next figure. This question from figure series, I can say non-verbal series also. It's like a number series. You need to find the next figure. So need to figure out the pattern, actually pattern between the elements, right? Pattern between the elements, and mostly the elements based on the rotation. Actually you need to check the rotation of elements like arrow, or maybe like a difference of dots. So there must be a pattern, actually there must be a pattern, same as in number series, right? In alphabetical series or number series. So need to find out the pattern in the consecutive figures. A. Okay, let's see. So if you observe arrow, and you should also observe the rotation, and rotation is about near about direction. Arrow rotating in clockwise direction at 90 degree. I can say in a consecutive figure, arrow is rotating at 90 degree in a clockwise direction, right now? Same as in the next figure, rotating in the clockwise direction at 90 degree. Same as in the consecutive next consecutive figure, rotating as the 90 degree in a clockwise direction. So same will rotate at 90 degree in the clockwise direction, right? So on the basis of this arrow, you can cancel C option and D option. Let's observe dot. So in the next consecutive figure, adding 2 more dots in the left corner side, adding 2 more dots in the left corner side. Again in the next consecutive figure, adding 2 more dots in the left corner side. 3 becomes 5 and 5 becomes 7, then the 7 becomes 9. So there must be 9 dots in the left corner side in the answer figure. So your answer, correct answer is A. Your correct answer is A. Yeah, correct answer is A. Perfect. Let's move on. Find the embedded figure. Embedded figure means it is hidden in the options. Actually rotation is not allowed, but the rotation is not allowed, but the rotation is not allowed. But rotation is not allowed. You cannot rotate the figure, actually. You cannot rotate the figure, actually. You find the correct option in which the particular question figure is hidden. You find the correct option in which this particular figure is hidden. I can say embedded. Hidden, or I can say embedded. Hidden, or I can say embedded. Hidden, or I can say embedded. Rotation is not allowed. Rotation is not allowed. So in first option, this figure is not visible, actually, in the first option. Also not visible in the second option also, right? In third or fourth, I think this figure is visible in the fourth option at the same symmetry without any kind of rotation, at the same symmetry, at the same angle. So this figure is visible or embedded, or I can say hidden. This figure is visible in the fourth option at same angle in the same symmetry, like this. Okay, your correct option is option number 4. Correct option is option number 4. Yeah. Amlesh, Harshit, Akshay, Piyush. Okay, Neha. Let's move on the next question, please. It's about the sitting arrangement actually. There are 7 persons sitting in a circle facing away from the setting. Facing away from the center. Away from the center means it's like opposite to the center. What is the meaning of away from the center means? It's like opposite to the center. If persons are facing toward the center, if persons are facing toward the center, it means right side means anti-clockwise direction. If we are talking about left side, it means clockwise direction. But if persons are facing away from the center, if persons are opposite to the center actually, persons are opposite to the center, it means right will become like in clockwise direction or left in anti-clockwise direction. So you need to start with a definite condition first. You need to start with a definite condition, then you have to relate the remaining information actually. So 7 persons are facing away from the center. It means first of all you need to draw a circle, and a person are facing away from the center. It means opposite to the center. There are 7 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. If the persons are facing away from the center, it means opposite to the center. It means right means clockwise and the left means anti-clockwise. This kind of puzzle actually. So you need to start with a definite condition, right? X is third to the right of U, 2% between S and W, Y sits second to the right of V, Z is third to the left of W. Definite condition actually. You need to start with a definite condition. Z is third to the left of W, 2% between S and W. So I can start with W actually, because W is the most repeated person. W is the most repeated person, right? So there is a definite condition. So I can start with W, or you can start with the V also. You can start with the U also, but you need to start with the definite condition first. So I can start with W, and Z is third to the left of W, and left side means anti-clockwise direction, anti-clockwise direction. So Z is third to the left of W, 1, 2, 3. Z is third to the left of W. Okay, fine. And now there are 2% between S and W. Maybe in left or maybe in right. Maybe in left or maybe in right. Okay, fine. So in the left side, the 2% between S and W, but in left side is not possible because Z is there. So in right side, 2% between S and W. So S is confirmed, because in left is not possible. Okay, fine. After that, Y is second to the right of V and X is third to the right of U. 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 Okay. If you put U here, X is third to the right of U. 1, 2, 3. X is possible. If you put U here, 1, 2, 3, X is possible. U is also possible here. 1, 2, 3, X is possible. U is not possible here. Fine. So now, if you put U on the immediate left side of S, then 1, 2, 3, X is possible on the right side. But Y is second to the right of V. This is also possible. Y is second to the right of V. Possible, right? This V and Y is also possible. But if you put U on the immediate left side of W, then 1, 2, 3, x is also possible, but after that y and v is not possible. If you put v here, then y is second to the right of not possible. If you put v here, then y is not possible. It means the confirmed possibility is u is confirmed on the immediate left side of s and x is confirmed on the immediate right side of z, because x is third to the right of v, sorry, x is third to the right of u and y is second to the right of v. So you can put v here and y is second to the right of v. So this is the final arrangement of this particular question. This is the final arrangement actually. So you need to start with a definite condition first, and facing away from the center means right in clockwise direction and left in anti-clockwise direction. The question is, what is the position of w with respect to u? With respect to u actually. So with respect to u, 1, 2 in the left side, second to the left actually. So answer is second to the left. The option number is C is the correct answer. Option number is C. Yeah, Harshit. Option number C is the correct answer. Next, it's based on dice actually. This question is based on dice, and you need to find out the unfolded part of this particular closed form of the dice. These are the closed form of the dice. These are the two different form of a single dice actually. These are the two different form of a single dice, and this is the closed form of the dice. You need to find out the open form of this particular closed dice. Need to find out the open form of this closed dice. And there is one more important thing is adjacent cannot be opposite, adjacent face cannot be opposite, and opposite face cannot be adjacent. Most important thing is adjacent face cannot be opposite and opposite cannot be adjacent. Opposite cannot be adjacent and adjacent cannot be opposite. Adjacent cannot be opposite and opposite cannot be adjacent. Adjacent cannot be opposite and opposite cannot be adjacent, right? And the alternate face is the opposite of particular number. Adjacent face are the opposite in the open formation, right? So for example, 11 is opposite to 15 and 14 is opposite to 16 and 13 is opposite to 12. But 12 and 13 faces are adjacent faces. If 12 and 13 are adjacent faces, that means 12 and 13 cannot be opposite. But in first option, 13 and 12 is in opposite side actually. In the open form, alternate face are the opposite faces. If 11 opposite to 15 and 14 opposite to 16, it means 13 is opposite to 12. If 13 is opposite to 12, but in the closed form, 13 and 12 are the adjacent faces, it means these adjacent faces cannot be opposite. The first option is cancelled. The first option is cancelled. Okay. In the second, 16 is opposite to 15 because alternate face are the opposite face. If 16 is opposite to 15, but in the closed form, 15 and 16 is the adjacent face. If 15 and 16 are the adjacent face, cannot be opposite, it means second option is also cancelled. Again in the third option, 12 and 13 are in the opposite side, but in the closed form, 12 and 13 are the adjacent face, that cannot be opposite, it means third option is also cancelled. Your correct answer is 4th. Your correct answer is 4th. That means your correct answer is 4th. Next, this question from syllogism actually. A little means a few means some. So you should represent snacks and mango. The relationship is about some. A little, several, generally, a few, all are the synonym of some in syllogism. So a little snacks are mango. So as per the Venn diagram, a little snacks are mango actually, right? All mango are chips, all mango are chips, and some chips are potato. This is the Venn diagram of this particular statement. ठीक है, this is the standard representation of the statement. Standard means whatever is given in the statement, you need to represent only the given part of the statement, that is called the standard representation. If you need to add some extra relations, that become possible representation actually. So this is the standard representation of the statement because this is the given part of the statement, right? So first conclusion is, need to conclude the conclusion, some snacks are chips. So because of mango, snacks and chips, relationship is defined because of mango. Because some snacks are mango, all mango are chips, so relationship is defined between snacks and chips. So it means the first conclusion is true. Sum means more than 0%. If relationship is defined between two elements, the sum is definite. And sum means more than 0%. More than 0% relationship is considered as sum. Now the second, all chips are mango, but as per the statement, all mango are chips. As per the statement, all mango are chips. Just for example, all x are y, it means if all x are y, then y can equals to x or y can greater than x. If all x are y, then y can equals to x or y can greater than x. Then you cannot confirm that all y are x because y can greater than x or y can equals to x. Same as if all mango are chips, but chips can greater than mango or can greater than. If all mango are chips, chips can greater than mango or chips can equals to mango. So you cannot definite that all chips are mango. You cannot definite all chips are mango. It means second is doubtful actually. Second is doubtful. So first one is definite, second is doubtful. Answer is only C. Answer is only C. Yeah. Great. Next. This question is from ranking arrangement. There are two rows of girls. In first row, Shravani is 8 from the left and 13 from the right. In another row, Soumya is 11 from the left and the 15 from the right. How many girls are there in the both row? So need to calculate the total. There are two rows of girls actually. So total means left plus right minus 1. Total means left plus right minus 1. In the first row, Shravani is 8 from the left, and 13 from the right. So you can calculate the total. So total means left plus right minus 1. So total equals to 8 plus 13 minus 1. Now the total is 20. Okay. In the another row, Soumya is 11 from the left. Soumya is 11 from the left and 15 from the right. In the another row, Soumya is 11 from the left and 15 from the right. So total means left plus right minus 1. So left is 11, right is 15 minus 1. So become 25. So total of both row means 20 plus 25. Your correct answer is option C. The answer is 45. Right? Now Kapil sir is going to teach you the English section. Kapil sir is joining now for the English section. Okay, so let you know. Give me 1 second. Kapil sir. Let's solve one more example. Yeah. This is the similar set actually. So need to find the logic between the numbers, then find the similar set in the options actually. So find the similar set. So what is the logic in these given numbers? Actually, the addition of addition of digits, 4, 7 is 11. Addition of these two digits is 11, then addition of 4 plus 7 is 11, and this 11 is, you will add this 11 47, then you will get 58. Addition of 5 plus 8, addition of digits actually, is 13, and 5 plus 8 58 plus 13 is 71. So logic is addition of digits. Logic is addition of digits. It means 7 plus 2 is 9. So 72 plus 9 is 81. 8 plus 1 is 9. 81 plus 9 is 90. So your correct answer is A. Your correct answer is A. Okay. So now Kapil sir is joining. Okay. So we have already started the SSC CGL crash course for Tier 1 in English medium, and in September we are going to start SSC foundation course for 2025 in English medium actually. So you can enroll in this crash course. This is the English medium crash course for SSC CGL Tier 1 2024, right? So thank you so much. Now Kapil sir is joining.
Chali. Welcome everybody here in another section. I would say you've been taking these classes for a long time, but you have completed mathematics, you've completed GAGS, you've completed reasoning, and now it's time for English. Welcome all of you from my side. Quick recall from my side to all of you here. Welcome SPC, Ankita, Manu, Uma, Shivani, Ankita, Kalpana, Manisha, Sheetal, Vaibhav, Muskan, Nirvi, Radhika, Soumya, Akash, Nancy, Esther, Devonkedev, Amalesh, Unnati, and all of you here. Welcome Priya, Neha, Abhishek, and all of you here. Okay, let's go ahead. This is a class, another one in this English medium batch, which is targeting SSC CGL 2024 Tier 1, in which all the classes are going to be in English. They have been going on in English. Not only the content, but also the explanation is going to be in English. So people who want to join are welcome now. You will get access to all the classes that have been taken place and the upcoming classes that are going to take place before examination to give you a final boost right before your examination. Here we go ahead in this class. Let's go. Avinash, Lokesh, Aarti, Payal, Rahul, Vikas, Khushbu, and all of you here. Mr. Stark. Har Har Mahadev. Hey dear. Thank you. God bless you for the words. Same to you. Same for all of us. Smriti. I think all of us know active and passive are the free marks in examinations. Let's grab them. Passive voices can be transformed just by a B plus V3. Quite common for all the students who come on a daily basis. You can be a part of the same. Evening 6 p.m. next week onwards. We have this class for next 1 month on a daily basis in the evening at 6 p.m. next week onwards. B is going to take the form which the main verb had, and the main verb now is going to be in third form in every sentence, I should say. So is he not driving a car? Just retain the time and tense of the given statement. Was, the given statement is not in past tense. Is all okay? Does. And ing remaining the same, not the third form which was in the actual statement. So answer flat B. Thank you. Vedansh, Radhe Radhe, Shalu. Look at the question carefully. You are asked antonym or synonym or what? Some people here know this word. You've been taught last Night I can say, yesterday I can say, here that was the first word in the vocabulary sheet. Good evening, Sandhya. Rahul, God bless you, brother. No problem, take your time. The meaning of delegate is to appoint someone as your representative and he will be going there. If I talk about the Ramayana, Lord Ram himself did not go to Lanka. He sent Angad. Can be called the best example in my opinion, the representative, the delegates. This is also a post. The government sends delegates to different countries representing India and that way. Now this is delegate is to appoint someone at this post, at that post and all. People who are facing any difficulty, kindly refresh the class, close the class and open again. I repeat, people who are getting any difficulty because it has been streamed from 4 different servers, kindly close the class and open again. Let me write this. I'm sorry for the interruption in between. Kindly close the class and open again. It will be live. Won't get disturbed. Hold on a sec. Okay. So when you say delegate, you appoint someone at some post and send them as the representative. Remember, appoint is going to be synonym. And the meaning of appoint is to make, declare, crown, select, elect and such. So nominate is also going to be the same. When you make somebody your deputy, that's quite the same example that I marked. So this is also going to be synonymous. We were appointing someone and sending them. But we are not going to send MS Dhoni from Chennai. He will remain the same. He won't be sent anywhere. So retain is to stay there. However, appoint is to appoint someone and send, nominate someone and send, make somebody your deputy who will go to any other place. So the antonym A, synonyms, I think appoint should have been a better choice or deputy should have been a better choice. Objections welcome. Let's go ahead. Dr. Jaishankar is India's delegate. Perfect example. Perfect, Avinash. Perfect, brother. Aarti. Great. Soumya. Neha. Praktha, welcome. Do not be sorry. Okay, happy birthday to him from my side too. Rahul. This is the same word if you parse it. In and nate, you get native. And I'm sure you better know the meaning of the word native. I keep on saying in my classes, we are not the native speakers of English. We have never been to the US or the UK and that way. Native, you belong to the same place, you belong to the same anything such. So if I am native, that's my innate talent, skills. I was born with that. I was born with that. This is going to be inborn. I had those properties when I was born. I didn't learn them. I had those properties when I was born. From the word nate, which makes native, innate, inborn, you can say. That means natural. That's the synonym. That's the synonym. I had those qualities when I was born. I have been. I haven't learned them, haven't developed them, and that way. Aquatic is related to water, an unrelated word, I would say. Replete is, people here, teem with. Team is a verb in English, T-E-E-M. Team with is replete with is equal to full of. They are the same. Replete with, team with, full of. They are the same. Now, if you were born with something, you have those qualities, you are a good singer, you are a good dancer, that's your native properties, qualities, I can say. But I wasn't born with driving skills. I learned them when I became 18, 20, 25. So something which we learn is not the thing we were born with. But if you sing good, if you dance well, in this case, we are born with those qualities. Innate are the qualities we are born with, and we learn something. So I should mark a couple of words here. When you talk about talent, it's quite natural, it's quite innate. But when you talk about skills, we develop them. So we have communication skills, not communication talent, because we have to develop how to communicate with the others, with the native speakers, with those, the foreigners and such. Innate, you were born with, you have learned them, you have developed them. Next. Of course, we, Radhika, great, rife with. Incredible. This is the same word which derives a lot of words in English. Cred, the application used to pay credit card bills. Rahul Dravid has been a, I should say, if you have gone through that advertisement. Cred is the same for credentials, login ID and password. That's the credibility which will allow you to access the app or open the subscription or watch the features in that way. The same word. So this is incredible. I can't believe it happened. Incredible India. The best example I can mark here. Incredible India. The advertisement of India has this basic phrase, I should say, incredible India. India has so many places, you won't believe that we are in India. People say, I went to, say, Bangladesh. I went to Malaysia, I went to the UK, I went to the US, but nah, this is in India, this is in Kerala. Incredible. You won't be able to believe we are in India. Realistic, I think that will be the antonym. You are asked the synonym. Unachievable, something different. Reasonable, quite different. But yes, unbelievable. I can't believe there was a photo captured in India. Lokesh, Indiranagar. Absolutely. Incredible India. Let me mark a word in Hindi. They say Atulya Bharat. In English, they say incredible India. In Hindi, they say Atulya Bharat. Cannot be compared. Your humor is incredible. I'm not able to put forth properly in English when it comes to the mother tongue. Thank you. Radium is a white powder that blank space table salt. Radium, singular word, is a powder, a singular word, and a singular subject takes an SES. Impossible, will look like, that's a casual statement, an indefinite statement, a general statement which must be in present tense. Looking is not a finite verb, it's a non-finite verb. He dancing can never be a grammatically correct sentence because it doesn't have a finite verb. So this is impossible, that is impossible, priority over there. That's a powder that looks like table salt. Not will look like in future, it looks like. The powder that looks like. Absolutely. Amalesh, yup. That's Vedanta, if I'm not wrong. No. Thank you, Adarsh. No. We have the maturity that we have to pick the most appropriate synonym from the given options. So you can say what you have marked is correct, but that's not the actual meaning of the word. There have been many. If you kill someone in their family, they will be killing back. I hope you understood. If you kill someone in their family, they'll be killing someone in your family. That's supposed to be some vendetta. It is not even disagreement. Disagreement may be there in a debate, in a meeting, in a class also. Sir, I don't agree. This should be defined in that manner. Can't it have this root word? That may be disagreement, but I won't be killing you. You won't be killing me for just one word or something such. This is actually a family feud. Can I say that in English? This is actually a family feud which shows a prolonged quarrel. Quarrel is something I met somebody in the morning on the train and we had a verbal fight, I can say. Fine, I won't be remembering this for the whole of my life. But it's been going on for 20 years and that's the family feud, they say. Yes, of course. The family feud, they say. A prolonged quarrel going on for years and years and decades sometimes. That's vendetta. But as per the options available, feud, that's the exact meaning of this. Dilemma is uncertainty. Should I go there? Shouldn't I go there? This is not related to feud, killing people in that way. No. Vacillate is also dilemma, not able to decide, indecisive. Should I go there? Should I talk to him? Shouldn't I talk to him? Not able to decide, oscillating, vacillating that way. Passion is a positive word, can't be there. Disagreement, but that's not the exact meaning of the word. That's a family feud, a prolonged quarrel. Dispute between someone that continues for a long time is going to be vendetta. Yep. This class is not going to be in Hindi. It is a part of the English medium batch. Rest of the classes generally go on in Hindi. Yes. Thank you, Esther. Shikha. For human beings, we use those relative pronouns. For non-living things, we use the relative pronouns who, whom, which, that, and that way. Of course, Soumya. They are the people which, for people, human beings, we don't use which. Should have been a relative pronoun such. And since you need a subject, it should be the subjective case. Were it the object or a requirement of the object, could have been the objective case. Whom? Which, not allowed for human beings. Who, perfect, but people is the antecedent, which is a plural word, for which is cannot be there. Fine, fine, not that bad, but that has to be in present tense. People are looking to expand their horizons in this industry, not looked to expand. They are looking forward to expanding that way. See. Rahul, Shweta, Unnati. I have been discussing these words for a week, I should say. Transitory, lasting for a very short time. Momentary, lasting for a very short time. Fleeting, lasting for a very short time. Ephemeral, lasting for a very short time. Evanescent, lasting for a very short time. And Neha, fugitive, lasting for a very short time. Absolutely. So when you talk about transient in electronics, we have transient response, which is quite instant, changes instantly, rapidly. Fleeting is the synonym. Transitory, momentary, fleeting, ephemeral, evanescent, fugitive, they are the synonyms. Toxic is related to something which is toxic, is harmful. Permanent, yes, of course, which is temporary. The antonym goes permanent. Answer is B. Boring is not related to the word. Fleeting, synonym, permanent, antonym. That's it. Temporary, permanent. Rahul, great. Trans is to change. Something which is changing is going to be transitive. Something which does not change is going to be permanent. Transition, Abhishek, absolutely. The same root word on which the transitive, transition, transaction, transgender, transmigration, transportation, and many words have been formed. Yep, the toxic relationship, we can say. Pramod, absolutely. Welcome, Nitish. No, we have discussed this before. With all the unique entities, you use the definite article the sun, the moon, the earth, the universe, the sky, and such. Yes, of course, Pragta. Sky appears blue. Okay, no problem. Consider this a mistake. No problem. As it absorbs all colors and reflects only blue. Neha, I taught this today in the 5 to 6 session. Putting an article after all is not mandatory. If it is there, all okay. If it is not there, no problem. Party all night long, all night long, all day long. No compulsion for the definite article. But yes, compulsion here for the sky, the earth, the sun, the moon, and that way. Now, look at the fractions and the options. Fraction A, but option C. I hope you are paying attention to this. Yes, Romix. Neha. All day, all night. मुझे याद सता है तेरी. Yep, all day, all night. Child bereaved, death of one or both parents. Can say deprived, not depraved. Can say devoid. You better know. Destitute is in terms of money when you have nothing, not even a single penny. You sleep on, say, platforms, on, say, railway station, bus stand. You don't even have a house. That stage of yours is supposed to be destitute. It defines lack of money up to that extent. Not the death of parents in that way. Often, we better know from Hindi as well. Loud is a stupid person. It's an awkward person. It's a rustic who is not sophisticated is supposed to be loud. And desolate is like isolate. A dark place, a gloomy place where we have nothing is supposed to be desolate, just like isolate. Where we have nothing is supposed to be not even a source of light is going to be gloomy, poorly lit, dark, and such. Destitute in terms of money, often the description. Loud is a stupid person, awkward person, a rustic, we can say, and desolate. The place which is, say, isolated, where we don't have anything, is gloomy, is dark, sad, that way. Rahul, perfect. Neha, what? Indigent or indignant? Neha? Yo. Webhav. In Hindi they say gamar. In dictionaries they've marked. Spell check. Science seems to me okay. Not this particular one. Come. Has made progress, not that way. It has to be progress. P-R-O, looking for the future. Pronoun. Prologue, not epilogue in that way. Pro and gress. We have three words. I hope you remember. Progress, moving ahead. We have regress, moving back, and we have digress, moving in a different direction. Digress, regress, and progress. They are the words. Leaps and bounds, all okay. Over the years, all okay. Perfect. Progress. Next. Neha Shekhawat. Indigent or indignant? Which one? Thank you. Thank you, Neha. Thank you so much, honestly. Having a consistency that doesn't easily yield surrender to pressure. That means you are firm. That means you have perseverance. That means you are definite, something such. Substantial is something which is important. Something which is important is going to be substantial, which has value, which is sufficient in that terms, that we can't ignore, that is substantial. Substantial amount of progress we have made. Firm is the answer, which makes the affirmative sentences. Assert also. This is ram and this is rod. Ram, I hope you have gone through if newspapers. Ram is a common word. If somebody is pushing its or his vehicle quite fast in another vehicle in a tree, that is supposed to be ram. Ram is a verb in English to push with force into another thing. And this is rod. All of us in India have seen police officers, they have a rod. Hey, that is supposed to be ramrod. They can ram it and make a tattoo. Close is not that relevant. Ramrod, the rod those policemen have. Next. Yep. That's also a firm. For example, if we talk about, say, Sony, say Samsung, Apple, they are firm. Shweta. Yes, that's the same. Go on a rampage. Rampant, I think the adjective form of that. Thank you, Vaibhav. If I were speaking Hindi, it would have been a better description. The windmill is being built by Elvish, I shouldn't say that, Yadav in active voice. Okay, the windmill is being built by someone. The windmill is, come on, active. He been, not the finite verb. Not the finite verb. He build, singular subject without an SES, impossible. And what about the ing form? He is building the windmill. And of course, one of the common idioms that you have mugged up, I know, blow one's own trumpet. You know, I have the best car in the world. I have the best phone in the world. I have the best music taste in the world. I am the best teacher of the world. I'm not even saying that. He blows his own trumpet. If somebody else praises him, that's the real praise, applause, I should say. But he praises himself. He blows his own trumpet. So blowing one's own trumpet is an idiom. I'm saying that again. They are asking idioms in a distinct manner. Just like, remember the previous class, dash one's hopes. Remember? You can put different words, destroy, eliminate, demolish, etc. But no. That's the fixed idiom. Dash one's hopes. Blow one's own, no piano, no guitar, trumpet. To talk about one's achievements. To boast of. Esther. Thank you, Mr. Stark. Egoist, yes, we can say. Egotist, tist. Yep, you have written the correct one. Egotist, absolutely, Abhishek. A better word in one word. Egotist also. Yep. Absolutely correct. Lokesh. Vishal, not bad, brother, not bad. Modern graphology began early in the 19th century when French churchmen created the first graphological catalog. Okay. This has the time sequential approach. This has chronology, remember, in terms of time when, sorry, we have sentences, we can arrange them. So it started back in 19th century. Now, despite public doubt, skepticism, it plays an important role, a hidden role in British management. How does it play an important role over there? Many companies use it for recruitment and analysis. And I think all of you are preparing for some government examination or private organization or anything such. And we know what a recruitment drive is. We want a job. They have 17,000 vacancies or 6,000 or whatever. That's the recruitment drive. So many companies use this for recruitment. And another statement talking about recruitment. Can I say doesn't matter which is going to be the first statement? Of course, D, because it has the descriptive tone, time sequential approach, defining that word particularly. But yes, I can say one thing. B, A are supposed to be together. Can I? The best link, in my opinion, B, A. You are going for recruitment, helping those companies, and it helps or tells them about the candidate's temperaments, highlighting both weaknesses and strengths. That is marked in your resume. Recruitment, candidate, done, BA. Available here, not available anywhere else. And starting with D also, perfect. Yes. Recruitment of those candidates, done. Thank you. Vaibhav. We had this word just a couple of slides ago, blow one's own trumpet. Blow. That's the same word. Now infer. Blow something out of all proportion. I don't even have single penny to die. I can't even buy poison. How would I die? I don't have even single penny. Akshay Kumar in English. So bad. So bad. Yes, exactly. This is to exaggerate either a positive situation or a negative situation. This is to exaggerate either a positive situation, blow out of all possession, proportion. I don't have anything. When you ask your friend for a treat, I don't have anything. And when she asks him for a treat, whatever you have, you can bring him all. Not so good. Not that way. Okay, no, that wasn't good, to be honest. Blow something out of all proportion. Make things difficult for someone without reason, not particularly. Leave someone at a time when they need you to stay and help them. That's not a fair weather friend. Control the level of something in order to stop it from increasing. No. Behave as if something that has happened is even worse than it really is. So this is to exaggerate. Blow something out of all proportion. I don't have anything. That's the actual meaning. Exaggerate either a positive or a negative situation. Neha. That's the Hindi version, but I'm forbidden to speak today. That's why. We'll use this punch any other day. Adarsh. I will take you to the moon. Neha. Next. Shweta has a better line for C. I said this is a fair weather friend. This is stitch in time saves 9. If we control a situation from spreading, it'll be better. A stitch in time saves 9. Great. Shweta. It doesn't have an error. Say no error. Oh my God. It doesn't have an error. A celestial body, just one body. Unnati. If we put an article here, when you have two articles, they talk about different people. Remember, the poet and philosopher is, but the poet and the philosopher, you have to change the verb also. It says is a naturally occurring physical thing. That means the predicate is also defining we have just one thing, need not exaggerate or make it two. Unnati, is that okay? Leave somebody in the lurch. Much, much better. Leave someone in the lurch. Much, much better, brother. So that is no error. A celestial body or object is a naturally occurring physical thing, association or configuration that happens in the visible universe. Everything perfect. No error. We have discussed this before. Next. Avinash. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. One of the edible items that we know, cabbage. Actually, they have asked, if I'm not wrong, spell check. Yes, they have. Cabbage is all correct, not C, E, E, or not even this I. Good evening, Gunjan. The blank space purpose, the main purpose of this. Okay, you need to tell me one word. What about the meaning of M-A-N-E? I can mark the rest of these. Mean. What's the meaning? You're so mean, huh? That one also. Mine, the possessive adjective form of I, me, my, and mine. Possessive pronoun form, I'm sorry. But as an adjective, the main purpose, the principal purpose, answer is going to be D. What about the meaning of main? The main purpose, Neha, of course. Okay, next. Vedansh, great brother. A set of long hair is supposed to be main. Vedansh, set of long hair, main. On horse neck, Avinash, so precise. On horse neck, they have the long hair, the set of that is supposed to be a main. Perfect answer. Long hair on the neck of a horse or such. Nitish, yep, was 17 at 4 o'clock, I think. We have three answers: A, B, D, C, A, D, B, C, A, B, C, D. People who have answered A, D, I'm sorry, because in A, you do not have the clue of colors, which was included in B. So it's better to put A, B first. Different colors used to dye the strings, yellow representing this, red representing that. But do you agree, realize 5 yellow colors marked in B. So after B, we can use C or D. A, B should be a better choice. Shouldn't it be? Yes. No problem. We are to discuss here. We are to debate here. No vendettas, no family feud. Of course. So this, a type of rope employed by America, served as a memory support. Okay, doesn't matter. This is a rope enough. Different colors were used to tie the strings. Yellow, that color represented this. Red represented that. But do you realize 5 yellow knots represented 5 gold coins, marking the information further, I would say. Colors introduced here, after which I can use yellow, red, yellow, 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 or what? A, B, the first choice. A, B, the first and foremost choice. And then yellow and red and 5 yellow. Perfect. Objections welcome. Don't judge a book by its cover. You are heartily requested. This was asked in CGL 2023, just 1 year ago. I repeat, don't judge a book by its cover. But I request to go through this once. Quite easy. Quite easy. Close test. Vinash, didn't get you, brother. Where? They can use screen or display, both. Done. The first one. That is reasons you can consider REASONS. SPC, great. Nancy, yep. Cornea, a transparent covering and a spherical lens make up the eye's lens system, just like any other camera. The retina is a kind of reusable film. That's the metamorphical description, I should say, defining eye in terms of modern cameras. This is the blank space for images. No, that's not the reason, Radhika and Ruchi. The first thing is that's a plural noun. Your subject is singular. This is, you can't say reasons, noun and number. But can I say that's the base? Yes, this is a singular verb there. Can't take a plural predicate. Reasons. No. That's the justification. No. That's the cause of images. Images are captured. That will be the cause. But that's the base on which we draw the image, capture the image, or that's the foundation on which the whole process goes on. Can I? Don't be sorry. Had it been reason, could have been a possibility. This is reasons. A plural word for this is nope. Doubts welcome. The foundation on which we put the image. Your common sense, there is nothing from English here, but a little bit of science from high school, I should say, or before high school. Yes. Retina's lane, is that Retina or Agra Meerut highway? The 6-lane, 3 cars here, 3 cars there. That's not lane of Retina. Side, we won't be projecting in the side or that side or that side. Projection should be there. Your statement says it's necessary to focus the scattered light at the retina's side. Top surface. Now that surface may be the side one, maybe the top one, maybe the lower one. Doesn't matter. Yes, Avinash. The third one says the lens and the cornea working blank space. KP, no problem. When we have two things, they work alone. Two things, they work together. Consciously. Conscious are the senses. I was awake, I did see that. But how can the lens and the cornea be conscious? They don't have senses. Separately? No, they'll be working together. Can you put a word from your mind without looking at the options? Just like you put these ones. Perfect. That's why I say drop the word English from your username. It should be GS only. And later on you can drop GS also. Without. Perfect word. Hey dear. Perfect. I thought of this first. This tissue is amazing because it heals, rebounds immediately without the need for stitches. Superb. That was the word which popped up in my mind, to be honest. Without. It heals automatically. It heals immediately without the need for stitches. We need not stitch that. It heals automatically. Without. Abolishing, that's not something, a law, a decree, an ordeal that needs to be abolished. Destroy? No. Demonstrate? No. Eliminating. Options get eliminated. Drop this, drop this, drop that. Somehow. Eliminating. Removing the need. Dropping the need for stitches. Avinash, I asked what's the instinct? Not everything that is not available in the options is not going to be wrong. If the instinct is right, we can easily eliminate something similar. If the instinct goes wrong, we'll be eliminating those options in a wrong manner. Perfect. Whoever marked micro in length, and micro is going to be that small microscope, not the telescope. When you say a quarter micron in length, that means it is going to be quite small in terms of size. Big, high, large, just small. Done. Let's have one more cloze test, which is going to be easy and difficult at the same time. One more. Perfect. Shama, Sahil. Done. Okay. Unnati, perfect. This is probably the hardest. The rest of those are quite easy to answer. No, Gauri. Thanks for a natural answer, Gauri Chauhan. Provide. But somehow such, not bad. But somehow such. Remember those idioms? Blow one's own guitar, piano, harmonium? No, trumpet. That's the fixed one. So some words are used in a colloquial manner in the same way we have impart education. If you have seen, no problem. If you haven't, you will someday. Impart education. That's the best word I can mark here. Yes, for education, they say impart education. For education. And that's what the tone of the cloze test is. You attribute something. This is also give and provide that way. But you attribute something to someone. It goes this way grammatically. Scheme has been formulated to attribute this IT training to people. But when you talk about education, attain is to grab, achieve that way. No. The scheme will be giving training to those people. So this is opposite in my opinion. Affirm. Trainings are not affirmed. They are imparted because we impart education. And that's what the tone is. Objections, welcome. No problem. No. That's the opposite of partial. Impartial, partial. That's the opposite of partial. And these training programs are not going to be in just one city, one state. They are saying all states across the country completely. Among takes a plural noun, more than two. Within, not giving those limitations. Between takes two. Across the country. From this endpoint to that endpoint. Completely, all states. Already mentioned in the cloze test. Akanksha. Yes, of course, they were talking about training. This IT training is there. So these non-IT literate citizens are blank space to become IT literate. Somebody who's illiterate you are giving this to him to become literate or to make him literate. Of course, they are talking about training, something such. Included, no. Made, what? Trained, okay. Ordered, what? They are trained to become literate. So as to blank space them, optimistic. I'm not able to grab the difference between able and enable. I think both are the same. Yes, I can put a little grammar here. I can do this, a model taking V1. I am able to do this. This able takes infinitive. And I am capable of doing this. I'm able to, capable of. Lokesh, in simple words, able is an adjective. I am happy, I am rich, I am poor, I'm alone, adjective. And this en transforms several words in English from adjectives or nouns to their verb forms. The prefix and the suffix as well. Shaw, I ensure, strength, strengthen, lesson, worsen, and many such. So able is an adjective, but you need a verb here so as to inform him, so as to go there. 2 plus V1. We need a verb here. Enact is to make something straight, but this is the fixed infinitive marker here to actively and effectively participate. 2 plus V1. Of course, able, but that's an adjective. We need a verb here. The verb form of enable, of able, is enable. Last. Make able, Radhika. Enlighten. Quite simple. Able is an adjective. I am able, I am happy, I am rich, I am alone. Enable is the verb form of able. They mean the same when it comes to meaning. And of course, it'll be battering. Batter also is a verb in English. Batter is also a verb in English. Virat Kohli batters his records performance. To present their livelihood, they didn't have livelihood before. They had, but you can make it better. To enhance, which means the same. Engage somebody in something. Train. You won't be training their livelihood. You'll be training them to have a better livelihood. So, enhancements. Thank you so much for being here. You guys were adorable. Would love to see you in the upcoming sessions quite soon. This channel has classes from the beginning to the end, from the morning to or till the evening, I should say. But yes, before I finish, I must show this was a part of the English medium course for CGL 2024 Tier 1, the crash course, which will help you boost your score. People who are comfortable in English, especially the South Indian ones, or those who are comfortable in English, not only the content but also the explanation, are welcome in this course. Price will be a little less, can grab, and you're welcome here. All the subjects, not only English but also reasoning, maths and GAGS, are going to be in English. Kindly subscribe to the channel for much more content on a daily basis. And yes, you can grab the PDFs from the courses section, and do join us on the official Telegram channels. Thank you so much. See you pretty soon. Thanks everybody. Thanks everybody here. Thank you, Esther, Neha, Nitish, Shivani, Lokesh, SPC, Vishal, Abhishek, Ankita, Jyoti, Pramod, Devokidev, Prayakta, Akash, Vedansh, Soumya. Nice session. Thank you. Sheetal, Vinash, thank you, hey dear. Radhika, Unnati, Mr. Stark, Muskan, thank you. Perfect. Gunjan, Sandhya, Vedansh, Vaibhav, Shweta, Aditya, Vishal. Okay, Vishal. Sure. Got it, brother. Nirvi, thank you. GS, thank you. Kalpana, Nancy, Rinkle, Ruchi, Priya, Kamal, Optimistic, Kajal, Avinash. We'll discuss someday, brother. Just inform me 5 minutes before the session finishes. We'll discuss someday. Avinash, sure, brother. Sure. Thank you, Nancy, Kshama, Shubham, and all of you here. Smriti, and all of you. Okay? Thank you. See you pretty soon.